Hello. Welcome back to Alan Wake 2 and Bright Falls. We're leaving.
That concludes our debate on whether pets should be allowed at this year's... You just tuning in, you're listening to the Pat Maine Radio Hour. Brought to you by Davis Family Moose Jerky. And boy, what an eventful day here in Bright Falls. By now, we've all seen the FBI setting up shop in town, and I'm sure you're all asking the same question I am. Did they bring all this darn rain with them? Deerfest is right around the corner, and we're all crossing our fingers for sunshine. So, I reached out to our top meteorologist for a weather update. She never responded, but I have her Uncle Tapio on the line from Watery. Tapio, are you there?
Yes?
Great. And Tapio, what kind of weather can we expect today?
Rain.
That definitely seems to be on the menu. How about over the next week?
Also rain.
Right. Care to elaborate? Any chance the sun will poke out in time for Deerfest?
No.
Well, Deerfest is coming, rain or shine. And that parade lineup is looking dandy as ever.
Yes, I like this parade because they're one float in the shape of a swan. Long neck and everything. A very large swan.
Ah, so you're a fan of swans.
No.
Right, well, that's our time. We'll be right back after this next song by the rock and roll sensation, National Nightmare.
Were they having a competition to see who could be the oldest? Am I not allowed out this way? Ooh, happy harvest. Bright Falls 81st Deerfest. Kids of all ages can celebrate Deerfest at the Happy Harvest, located at Tamisto Farms, just a 10-minute drive out of town. Due to concern over last year's incident, adults are asked not to bring alcohol to this event. Fair enough. It's for kids, there shouldn't be booze. Alright. Let's go, Casey.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Haha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back.
Boy, fans are weird.
Imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
Okay, but to be fair, he didn't realize Alan Wake would be relevant. That's a new van. The Heart. Whose van is this?
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case.
Can I see that FBC station again? Because I only knew it was FBC because well, our node in our memory knew that. Or our memory place.
Whoa.
Or mind place, oh my god.
I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
Oh.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Who's out here repairing? How do they know how to repair?
How are you folks doing?
Those restricted area signs don't do a damn thing, huh?
Hello. Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you.
Wait, you're from the ads.
Yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park.
What?
There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
I mean, the way he said sauna made me think of Ati. And I mean, if you're from the FBC...
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels.
Yeah,
need to
sure.
worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous sweater saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
My mother made the sweater.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Pulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by.
Oh, does the FBI not know about the FBC?
Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't gnaw right through a garbage can.
Jesus.
Thank you. I need to head out.
Okay, yeah, so we don't know anything about the FBC.
What'd you find there, Stephen?
Am I allowed to just look around? Just help myself to this. Maintenance note. Clear signs of tampering. Signal was rerouted into a transmitter that is not one of ours. I fixed it so any alerts will come our way, but it's definitely concerning. I'll make a report for the investigations department. Leaving this here in case I'm not the next person to fix this thing. If you're reading this, check for tampering. We may want to put more secure metal casing around the whole thing so that the raccoons can't get to it anymore. Stephen Lynn, Chief Technician. Coffee World. I want to go to Coffee World so bad now. Oh, we gotta get to Watery.
Ahma beer.
Now we're talking.
Let's get to the murder site, Casey.
I feel like Ati would like it over at Watery, hanging out with the Finnish guys.
A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance.
Yeah, and where's the other breaker?
I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale?
Ooh.
Spontaneous combustion? I don't know what. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve.
I mean, weirdly enough, spontaneous combustion seems to make the most sense. Everything else is insane.
Our crime scene's drowning.
Yeah.
I never minded rain.
It never bothered you anyway?
Oh,
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
maybe something around here will tell us.
They carved the symbol into the table.
We've seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters.
They go oogity boogity.
Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else. Monsters? Overlaps? Rituals? What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around. Learn what this ritual is.
Did they leave some instructions behind? That'd be very helpful. Ooh, hello. New
Bare
feet?
feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
Thanks, bestie. Nope. They went this way. Boy, I don't know if I want to be chasing this guy alone. Anything new in front of the general store? That's really bright. Well, at least we know of this. We know that we have this in case we need to hide. Alright, where did they go? Oh, little feet prints. No, don't do a music cue. God, it's so much scarier with better graphics.
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd you go from here?
Oh,
I
Jesus.
feel something. A presence.
Keep that loaded.
Isn't far.
What do we got here? Camping do's and don'ts. Alright. And some peels. Do we go to the Witchfinder station? Hey. I kind of want to check my map, but I also absolutely do not want to. This was that path that was blocked. What is going on right there?
These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it.
Yeah, but why is there a black hole? Whoa!
My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
Okay, that was a pretty cool effect.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay.
Okay, now we're gonna listen
trust
to
the
that.
pages to lead me to the overlap.
Please read.
The fuse was in place. She found it among the junk in the forest. Saga stepped inside the witch's hut. Something rushed through her. A presence. Familiar. She couldn't quite place it. Something long forgotten. She tried to hold on to it, but it was already gone. Inside, a bright light. Saga felt safe, like nothing could hurt her here. There were objects that stood out to Saga as if the light had manifested them, pulled them from the darkness. A shift in reality, heavy with hidden meanings. A coffee thermos, a shoebox, a mop and a bucket, a poster on the wall, and in the cabinet, another manuscript page.
Okay. Those ultimately seem nice. What else did we unlock? Oh, we got new radio stuff. Weapon upgrades. Does it highlight? What am I missing? Okay, so if I go to the caseboard, I can see profiling. Oh, we can profile Nightingale. Yeah. The overlap.
I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's Ladle?
Okay. Threshold was a term from Control. That was for, like, getting... Oh, wait. No, I'm not... I forgot. It doesn't pause the game when you're in here. I'm gonna get a jump scare one day like that. But yeah, the thresholds were, like, ways of getting to or from the different places, or something like that. Also, okay, I was thinking about this when I was editing this story about, it's like the myth about the witch. In Control, the way that, like, objects of power and stuff like that were created was kind of, like, due to, like, collective storytelling or myth-making. Like, an example was, like, the street light that we find. Because of, like, games like Red Light, Green Light, it imbued it with that sort of power. Where the green light would let you move through it while the red would, like, send you back if it caught you moving. So maybe those stories about there being a witch actually made that woman a witch. I don't know how much, like, the lore and storytelling of Control is going to play in this, but we've already had our first mention of the FBC, so I see no reason to think it wouldn't be relevant. Alright, I seem to recall the witch's hut being up here.
This is the witch's hut.
Let's get inside. We've been told it's nice, I think.
The page described the hut being lit and mentioned a fuse.
Can I light it? Can I, like, focus my beam or something? Okay, I think that's just a glitch. Maybe it has to be lit from the outside? Is there, like, a spotlight to turn on?
Anderson.
Oh!
Thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay, I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
Oh no, is this a whole
Fuse
thing?
box is missing a fuse. I need to find one to turn on the lights.
Okay, it made it seem like there was a fuse inside the hut. Please? Please a fuse? Okay, maybe not. Is it like across the path there? I saw some stuff. Oh, is that it? No, that's beer.
This
Fuse?
fuse is busted.
Damn it. Okay. Another stakeout spot for the cultists? Friday. Midge told me today that her family's moving away. This sucks. I haven't even told her that I like her yet. What's the point anymore? She said her parents want to get better jobs and to get her to a better school in a big city. I guess that's fair. Who wants to stay in Bright fucking Falls? Sunday. So I told her. She said thanks. Fucking kill me. Monday. I snuck out last night again. Went to the big house by the lake. Instead of just watching it from here like I always do. Instead of just sitting around like I always do. Screw that. Anyway, something weird is going on down there. I'm going to find out what. I'm going to go back there tomorrow with better gear. I bet I can find a way inside the building. Take some photos. It's going to be epic. Okay. So maybe this isn't the cultists. Which is comforting.
This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though.
Especially fuses. What's up with that? Help myself to this. Gotta keep the bullets cold.
Lunchbox again.
Oh!
Who's leaving these out here?
Who's leaving these eggs? I know things can get a little crazy around here, but if you're ever feeling scared, just remember that Alan is watching over us. Okay. New mystery. Who's leaving the eggs? Is the Easter Bunny on our side? I mean, it wouldn't be Cynthia Weaver again, wouldn't it? Fuse. Are we now well lit? Whew. Oh. Yeah, that changed. The break room is a place where you can save your progress. You can save on the thermoses. That's cute. Cookies.
Another page. Making progress.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
I don't want to say some of those parts. Oh, I probably plug in a whole bunch of clues.
Don't need to go over all this again.
Oh, it's just going to plug it all in for me? Alright. Where did Nightingale go? Nightingale is inside an overlap, which is Ladle Tree's doorway. Ritual required? Nightingale went through the tree into some other place. Footprints leading into the forest. Nightingale trail led to another page. Bright light provides protection. Keep an eye out for more places like this in the witch's hut. And these are pieces from the manuscript. What do we have? Cauldron Lake Witch's Hut.
The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual.
What is the ritual? Oh, what did that say? I found a page talking about a ritual at the Witch's Ladle. Is this how Nightingale got past the rock? Is that the entrance to the overlap? Rituals were a thing in Control as well. They were like... they were like little rituals that you had to do things. Like pulling the cord on the light 3 times in order to get to the little hotel. So I read the smudge line on the heart. This is definitely the ritual. Words on the heart. Looks like those words tattooed on the heart are a part of the ritual. Is this relevant to the ritual?
To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign.
At least that's not too messed up.
Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now?
That's gonna make that harder. Where is the heart? Who knows? Yeah, this one's new.
Witch's ladle, towering over Saga, watching her and the witch. The image of the witch in the sign. Nightingale's heart, a cold, dead lump in her hand. Her definition of sanity had changed since she arrived in this town. But she trusted the pages. Was forced to. Saga addressed the witch. She squinted to read the first part of the ritual words. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. The words she had read on the page. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign. This was the key. The tree was the threshold.
I don't like the sounds of all this. Profiling. You gonna tell me where your heart is, big boy?
I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap. Where is it?
The cultist leaned close. He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots. Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more.
Just ask loudly.
Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
While they played cards in the general store, the witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge.
Weird. Very specifically weird. Just clear out those. Alright, back to reality.
I need to check the general store for the heart.
Casey, I'm headed to the general store. I think I know how to get into the overlap.
Roger that. I followed some ATV tracks in the woods and got a bit turned around.
Did you get lost?
I've only been lost once in my life, Anderson. The years I spent with my ex-wife.
Okay, I was gonna say, is that metaphorical?
Don't you worry about it.
Don't forget to save often. Why? What are you gonna do to me, game? Oh, right, the general store is out here, right. I thought it meant, like, back in town. Right, it's over here. I'm gonna go stand in that light. The fact that there's a big light here and we're about to go into the general store makes you think it's gonna go real bad. That wasn't open before, was it? Oh no. See, we didn't have to go into claustrophobic spaces like this in the first game. It was all running around the woods. No! Oh! Deer. Happy Deer Fest. I don't know if deer observe it. Is Deer Fest celebrating the deer, or is it about killing them? It could go either way. Ugh, what the hell? Oh, no, that's where it went. Monday. Is that September 3rd or is that March 9th? Could go either way. Damn Americans. Some suspicious activity spotted. The fielder thought he saw movement in the bushes. Footprints around the area were found, but some were compromised by the fielder. Note to self. Train the fielder. Tuesday. Nothing to report. Some animals. Regular. Wednesday. Hunters out after dark. Poachers? Heard some gunshots. Not one of ours. Gotta keep an eye on these people. They could get more than they bargained for out here. iBook. You and I. Haha. Anybody seen a heart? I need a heart. God, what the? Ho, hey, buddy. How do I shoot you? Do I shoot you there? Okay. Alright. I'm ready for you this time. You get out of here, Mr. Deer. Now the other deer. Oh, that takes a lot more shots. Okay.
A monster, like Nightingale.
Use painkillers. Using painkillers will allow you to heal. Painkillers are quick to consume, but grant a smaller health benefit. Are we? I don't think we're damaged, though. I did better that time. But also, that is way more than 3 shots. I guess that's the heart. What else has he got? Saga at the general store.
Saga edged toward the broken door, her gun ready, flashlight aimed ahead. Nightingale said it would be here. The Cauldron Lake General Store was overgrown, left to rot. Saga thought about the cult of the tree. They had been here, waiting, planning a gruesome ritual murder. Meanwhile, they played cards in the general store, like it was just another late-night poker game. Saga stepped closer to the door. Had the animal broken it? There was a loud crash. Saga found herself face to face with a cultist, a hulking figure in a raincoat. We watch in the night, wild eyes behind a plastic deer mask, an axe in his raised hand.
Yeah, wish I got that one before I showed up here. Would have been a good heads up. Meds. Oh, hello. Can I have this? Check with Lady Fortuna at the counter. Okay. Ooh, a whole new backpack. Or whatever. Okay, at the counter, at the counter, at the counter. Is it on the microwave? Yeah, they've just been living in here. I hate that. 705-713-717-723. Don't forget, update code. 05 13 17 23 39 45. Oh, God. Madame Agnieszka. Palm reading and crystal ball gazing. Interpreter of dreams. Oh, boy. How do we figure this one out? So I guess those ones aren't the code. They seem to have figured out it begins with a 7? Could it be 137? Okay, it's a check with Lady Fortuna. That kind of implies this. So maybe we try 137? Or because they said don't forget to change the code, maybe it's the last one that's there. Um, 1, 3, 7. No. Please? Whoa, what's happening? Okay, I think that's just my controller going haywire. Check with Lady Fortuna at the counter. I mean, I want a better gun. Zoom. Doesn't help much. Huh. Could imply something with the lottery numbers. But how? It's like a 745 there. I don't think that's relevant. Maybe they grab whatever the most recent 7 is. Let's try 723. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Seven, 2, 3. No. Yeah, you just keep pulsing. I'll get to you eventually. I want a gun. Maybe this is just like a way to get the gun early, and I'm like, don't really need to do this. 705, 713, 717, 72. Okay, no. They added 8, 4, 6. That's nothing. Boy, I really don't know where to look with this. Should I just try all of them? 705, 713, 717? Like how we could just keep stepping on the body each time. What do we have? 705, 713, 717, 727. Christ. Do you have any hints for me, toolbox? No, just bullets. I think those cultists aren't coming back.
These numbers match the ones on the lotto ticket.
Do they? Seven. Oh, they take a 7 and then they do the numbers one at a time. So it's 739. I'm not running very well. 7. God, I was close. Other way. 739. Hey! We get the gun! You can quick slot weapons from the inventory. You can also quick slot healing items and throwable weapons. Throwable weapons? Oh my god. Charm slots let you equip charms to enhance Saga's ability. Only charms can be equipped in the charm slots. That makes sense. How do I make things quick select? Quick slot. Ooh, okay. I'm trying to remember what it was in the previous game. I tried to match that. I'll just do this for now. Ammo, first aid kit. Oops. No, 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 no. Don't heal, don't heal, don't heal. How to access the inventory again? I forgot how we did that. Okay, whatever. We'll figure it out at one point. God, that effect is so cool. Hello, Mr. Hart.
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible.
Is that a good thing? I don't think it's a good thing. The wave crashed on the far side of the mirror. Mirror Peak?
I feel like I recognize this. The fridge. The heart. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream.
Are the cultists mad now that I did that?
And now I need to give the heart to the witch. Makes total sense.
Well, it doesn't not make sense.
Casey, there are cultists in the area. They're taken, like Nightingale. Watch yourself out there.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up. I'm still finding my way back.
You have the worst sense of direction.
Any city in America I can get through drunk and blindfolded. It's these damn trees.
Okay. I'm en route to Witch's Ladle. I need to perform a ritual to open the overlap. This case just keeps getting weirder. But it is exciting.
I guess. Okay. Comforting light. God. It's so... And it's raining. Hello? Cool. Hey, guys. Dodge enemy attacks. Oh, God! Ah. Alright, back again. Where are you? God, they just emerge out of the water. Might as well make them both vulnerable. They could take so many hits. Okay, yeah.
Good job, Saga. Now keep moving.
I was always wondering if headshots were going to be useful in the previous games, but they seem essential now. Alright. It's ritual time, baby. Hey, Barbara. I guess. Time to either look like a fool.
The wave crashed on the far side of the mirror. I brought you the Heart Witch. Show me the terror.
Oh, that's cool. So I guess when he was passing through the tree the first time, he was leaving the dark place? Or leaving the overlap?
Casey, I think I'm in the overlap. Are you still on your way? Casey! Casey, do you read me?
Fuck. Okay, Saga. Going in solo.
We are somewhere else now.
Logan?
Logan?
Logan! Where are you?
What the fuck was that? Logan's back in Virginia. You're imagining things.
Oh, God. This isn't the way we came in, right? Hello. What's happening?
Please help me.
What was that?
Was that Alan?
Wait.
Oh,
Did I
God, we're
get turned
looping.
around? No,
God.
this is right.
Damn you, overlap.
This is looping. Like a nightmare.
Please give me a way out. Give that a quick read, I guess. Wish it took me to the manuscript directly.
The writer went into the lake, banished the dark presence. Taken still lurked in the woods. The dark place receded. The current pulled back those with darkness inside, into the lake. Nightingale was there, one of them. The dark presence, Jagger had taken him. The witch had stolen his heart. They sank beneath the waves. The dark place, wandering in the shadows, muttering to themselves. It's dark. I'm lost. Where am I? Who am I? I can't remember. It's cold. Premium cabins for rent in Bright Falls. Who said that? Can you hear me? I need help. Please. Stop this. What did I do? You must dig it out. Their shape shifted. Echoes of the writer's dreams. Fading in, fading out. The next story and the story after that. The writer was writing again.
Oh my god. Ah. Okay. We'll call it here for today, and we'll get back to the overlap on Friday. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you then for probably a bad time. So until then, goodbye.